Hello, I'm Simo, and today I want to talk about an anime that I don't think a lot of people care about, but that I personally enjoy. All of this to answer a simple question. Because an anime is trash, is bad? I'm talking about the Tales of Wendy Rings, an anime that has some issues, sure, but after analyzing it, it's a pretty solid anime. But because of its tags like harem and Sekai fanservice, people think it's not worth to watch. Let's start with the plot. And before at the beginning seems a really plain plot where your MC Sato has to marry a princess to get rings that gives him the power to defeat the Demon King, the author decided to add some subplots to keep it entertaining. We are presented first with the Dark Rings that are spawned by the Dark Lords that exploit people's weakness to control them, and also that the MC Rings can talk. So other than giving power, and also kind of pushing Sato to do action that he doesn't want to do to win, we wonder what these rings really are. Also in the latest episode, we also see that there are the other subplot, like something evil is going on with Empire, and the resurrection of the Abyss King is happening pretty soon. So, even if the start of the story is simple, it gets more interesting over time. Isekai. This anime is a good isekai. What it means that before we have the fire elements theme, when we move to each nation, we can see that each of them has their unique architecture, story, culture. My favorite one so far is the Fire Nation. There is a country that travels on this machine where the cat tribe lives, and this one is a race mostly focused on being strong warriors to protect Americans or be hired as mercenaries by other countries. Exploring this world is pretty funny, honestly. Sometimes we have some surprise, like the Dragon Folk or the Water Nation, that they can transform in this sort of mix of shark and dragon creatures. Characters. I will say that the characters in this anime make sense. What I mean is that they do action that we can expect them to do after knowing them. For example, Satori, probably one of the characters that people wouldn't like. I feel that we can see that he's an average schoolboy that has a good physique and seems hard for the girl that he loves, him. Through the story, basically defeat the enemy only thanks to his ring powers, and that is fine, honestly. Like, this MC doesn't have any special skill or talent. Even the episode where he learns some swordship, he admits that he can defeat people like Mars or Granat with it. Cause yes, he improved, but he can't be as skilled as them that have spent many years training. He's a beta male, what I mean is that there are many chances for him to get laid with him, but he doesn't go for it. There is a reason for it, and for my opinion, is this motivation is kinda weak. The other characters have their own personality that fits with their background stories, especially when I talk about Mars. That is the side character that me and my friend listened before he decided to be the MC of this story, because he is smart, skilled, and kind. But after we discover his background, we kinda see why he didn't do it. So, he falls in love with a girl, and for becoming the king will let him marry her, technically. We know he's a kind person, and so he wasn't able to trample over other people's feelings to reach his goal. Also, we can see that even 4 years more or less Sato age, since he was raised as a prince with all the responsibility related to it, it makes sense on how much more mature he is compared to Saito, that basically was enjoying his classical high school life in our world. The production value for this anime is more than average. The art is really good, but the animation is kinda meh, especially in the fights. The OST fits the scenes, and some of them are pretty good in my opinion. This is a fanservice anime, and there are many situations that are very spicy, but let's say kinda ruined because Saito, is beta. And after all this yapping, how much will you rate this anime? As I said, I just wanted to prove that this anime is a good solid anime overall. From an objective point of view, I will give it around 6.57. It's an anime that even though doesn't excel, does its job, doesn't have big flaws, and if you like the tags, probably you will like it. If you disagree, you can always tell me why in the comments. Thanks for watching, bye bye, see you.